everybody. Good morning. I hope you are doing well today. And this is Coach Kathy Stone. And today I wanted to give you the number three secret to having a better relationship with food. And that is to stop beating yourself up. You cannot beat yourself into taking better care of yourself, exercising, eating right. You can't do it from a place of just hating yourself and being mean to yourself and telling yourself you look terrible or you look fat or whatever it is that you do, you will not be able to change if you continue that cycle. Why? Because our thoughts, and those are just thoughts when you think that you're fat or gross or out of control, those thoughts create your feelings, and then you feel defeated, and then your actions are you overeat. So it just keeps you in that cycle. And when you're thinking that you're fat and that you're gross, you are going to look for evidence in your life to prove that sentence true. So you're going to actually do things that prove that sentence true. So you have to be really, really careful about your self-talk and be aware of it and not and make a decision that no matter what happens, you aren't going to beat yourself up, because this is about really getting to know yourself. And this is a process of getting to know yourself and really see your value and your worthiness and your lovability. And this is not a process to use to beat yourself up. So I have three tips for you to help you stop beating yourself up. And the first one is that you are lovable, 100% worthy, just like you are now, just exactly how you are now. You don't need to be a certain weight. You don't need to do anything to have value. You have it. You were born with it. There, you beat out millions of other sperm and you won the race, and you're a winner. You were born a winner. You're amazing, and there is you have value no matter what. So this is not going to give you your value. Being a certain size does not give you your value. I struggled with that for many years, and I got thinner, and I still was miserable. So it has nothing to do with that. You have value exactly where you are today and who you are. You don't need to change anything. And realizing that you can come from a place where you're just not, being so hard on yourself and telling yourself you're not worthy, because you are. You are. There's no argument about that. So the second thing I want you to do is I want you to um, write down 10 things that you like about yourself, or 10 cool things about yourself. I think this helps like get our mind going about like what you like about yourself, and just write them down, because once you see some of the things that you like about yourself, you're going to think, "Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty cool, you know?" And there, we all have positive qualities. We all have gifts. And so we really need to focus on those when we want to make changes in our life. Focusing on everything that we do wrong or that we can't do or that we should have done, it doesn't it just doesn't serve us. So write down 10 cool things about yourself. And just in that process, you're just going to get a good feeling about yourself once you start looking at all those amazing things about yourself and amazing things that you've done. And then the third thing is I want you to start asking empowering questions. Like so many of us wake up, and me included, like, why can't I do this? And it's not so much with food for me anymore because I don't really struggle with that, but there's other things that I struggle with. And so like I'll ask myself like, well, why can't I do this? Why can't I, you know, be that like that person? or And those thoughts, those questions are so disempowering because they just leave me feeling like a victim. And we have to ask ourselves empowering questions. So I wrote down a couple of empowering questions that you could ask yourself, like, how could I honor my body today? How could I take care of my body today? How could I make myself, put myself number one in my life so that I have more to give others? And how could I show up my very best today? So when you start and asking yourself empowering questions, then your brain starts like thinking about what you could do, and it gives you solutions instead of berating yourself. So it's really about, like I said, getting your brain to work for you and not against you. And this is about small changes that can really lead to the results that you want. Because if you want to take care of yourself and you want to have a better relationship with food, you have to stop coming from a negative place. And if you can get into a like even a more neutral place, maybe you don't believe that you love yourself or anything like that, but just get stop beating yourself up and get to like a more neutral place where you're just not beating on yourself, because like I said, that's just going to drag you down further and keep you in that vicious cycle. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I just want you guys to love on yourselves today. Just really be aware of what you're thinking about. Ask yourself more empowering questions and write down those 10 great things about yourself, those 10 cool things that you have going for you. Okay? And have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.